Hi, I'm Stephen King, international best-selling author of such phenomenal books as Carrie, The Shining, Firestarter. But this you already know, because you are not human beings. You are the legion of demons to whom I've sold my soul. For 100 years of fame, fortune, and inhuman creative output. Well, we made our deal in 1974. And now it's 1981. And that means I have 93 years left on our contract. And it's time for another Stephen King book. So, if I have summoned you well, if you are here to help me, demons, write my new book, on the count of 3, make your evil noise. 1, 2, 3! I feel you can be more evil than me. On the count of 3, demons, I really need to know you're here for me. 1, 2, 3! Yes. Well, thank you. I'm ready, and so are you. You know how it works. I will write the book, and whenever I need a moment of inspiration, I'll turn to you for one of your brilliant ideas. Let's just warm ourselves up. For example, on the count of 3, shout out a frightening place where a ghost story might be set. 1, 2, 3! Yes, yes. I will set it in all of those places. I can because my books are 1,800 pages long. So we can go to all of those places. On the count of 3, shout out an object that is possessed by a malevolent spirit. 1, 2, 3! Yes, and now we need great dialogue from time to time. On the count of 3, she walks into the room. She sees the ghost. What does she scream out? 1, 2, 3! Yes, inspired. And I spell that A-A-A-A-A-G-H exclamation point. All right. It seems like we are ready. Well then, what is the first thing we need? Of course, it is a cast of terrified characters! Well done, spirits. Now, our main character is a writer, of course, but this writer is still building their career and has a day job. What is their day job? 1, 2, 3! What was that?
Plumber.
A plumber, yes. This character here has a secret that they will not reveal in the opening scene. What is their secret? 1, 2, 3!
No.
They killed their dog. Did you all see how funny they find it? Yes. He killed his dog. And this character here is closely related to our main character. How are they related? 1, 2, 3!
Grandpa.
Yes, this character is that character's grandpa. All right then. We have a writer who has a day job as a plumber. we have someone who has killed their dog, but it's a secret. And we have our main character's grandpa. Now, you know how I love my one-word titles. On the count of 3, demons, what is the one-word title of this brand new Stephen King novel? 1, 2, 3!
Clogged.
What was that?
Clogged.
Claw.
Clogged.
Claw. Clogged. Clogged. A new novel by Stephen King.
You did a doozy on this one, Grandpa.
I just don't know how so much hair got in there.
I don't usually see the human toilet so clogged up with hairballs that would have gone through the system like that. It's usually more of a cat thing, but
Well,
impressive.
I did have Indian food last night. Oh.
There we go.
Michael wished his hands had been used for greater things, like writing the novel that's been building within his breast for the past 4 years. But for the time being, his hands were used for unclogging pipes and helping people flush their toilets. It was meaningful work. Perhaps not the work he had hoped to do for a long time, but it was the work he was doing now. And hey, a buck is a buck, he thought. He lived in a nice enough apartment with a surprisingly large bathroom, large enough to fit himself, his grandpa, and his friend.
Here you go, Mike. Just toss it in there, and I'll bury it in the backyard with the rest of. Well, I'll just get rid of it.
Thanks, David.
Say, Michael, did you ever wish that your hands were used for something different? Whatever happened to that writing class that you took in community college?
Well, if you want to know the truth, I've been writing a novel for the last 6 years.
No.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Well, you can only do it after hours, and a lot of hours taken up with plumbing. That never ends.
I sure do appreciate you letting me stay with you.
Are you telling him about your book?
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta check it out sometime. I mean, once it's done, of course. He's really talented. You just gotta finish it. I mean, he's been letting me read some of the early manuscripts, and it's like right on this big, exciting cliffhanger, and I can't wait for you to just. Well, when are you gonna finish it?
Well, that's the thing. I got right up to this cliffhanger. You know, he's literally hanging off of the cliff, and I don't know. I just don't know where he goes. If I let him fall, I think he dies. And that's not so nice. But I don't know how to get him off the cliff.
Michael's grandfather was named Freddie Friedson, and he had made a long career out of letting dreams die. As a younger man, he had wanted to be an architect, but life has a way of getting all over the drafting table and pouring ink on your greatest creations. His mother fell ill, and he had to stay home from college that fall to care for her. Dad had left long ago and hadn't sent as much as a postcard in 12 years. So college slipped away, and after that, he fell in love. Of course, he was a little too shy to ever do anything about it, and so that dream slipped away as well. He ended up getting married, of course, but it was more a marriage of last resort, and had a happy enough life, if you consider a lot of misery happy. He looked at his grandson and saw that dream hanging on the cliff, and was determined not to let him suffer the same fate.
You're right there, Freddie. You look like you were just doing a lot of reminiscing.
I've had a long life where I've buried a lot of dreams. And I look at you, Michael, and I can see your feet. There, on your legs.
He was a very astute man.
I keep them there for safekeeping.
I mean, they should be up and moving about, doing things. I mean, I ended up working at the mill when I wanted to be an architect. Did you know that? I wanted to be an architect.
Really?
It's true. This is an envelope. It's filled with bonds from World War II.
Gosh, Grandpa.
Quite a lot of war bonds. I've been saving them. That's really your inheritance. This is a key. I forgot what that's for. But it was in the envelope.
I told you to start labeling these.
In the envelope, so that means it's important.
Now, of course, it's time to discover what the key was for. On the count of 3, what was the key for? 1, 2, 3.
A cellar!
A diary.
David, you've been helping me label my keys. I know, Michael. Do you remember this key?
Well, Grandpa Fred, it's small. You know, I bet that would... Let's go to the living room, out of the bathroom.
That seems a better place to converse, really.
To compensate for the large size of the bathroom, the living room was surprisingly small.
Here it is on the coffee table.
Oh,
I think it goes to your diary. Or, well, I guess I just assumed this was your diary, this diary.
yes. Freddie-Yield-on-Green's diary. You caught me. Shall we?
Please. The honors.
Oh.
You know, I had a
All right.
diary for a little bit. I remember just a note or two about how excited I was when we got our little dog for the first time.
Oh, Spot.
I do.
Boy, he'll turn up, buddy, I'm sure. I've papered the neighborhood with posters.
I sure do miss Spot. The diary.
Michael takes the diary, opens up to a random page, and reads a sentence that will change his life. What does he read? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, there he is. He's adopted.
Buy a laundromat? Yes. In his grandfather's diary, there is the sentence, buy a laundromat. I can't wait to discover the context of that line.
Wow. Grandpa, I can't believe this. At one time, you were considering buying a laundromat?
Oh, of course. Laundromats are an incredible investment. There's practically no overhead, and you just go in and collect quarters every Tuesday.
That instinct must be genetic. I've been thinking about that for months. The idea if I could just find a business that could make me some money without spending so much mental time on it, and a laundromat was perfect. And this just seems like a sign that now's the time.
This is an astounding coincidence. I have a great aunt. She lives in a little town called Decker, Maine.
Decker, Maine!
She runs a chain of laundromats, but, well, she's looking to retire. I bet, well, she'd let us watch over one for a little bit, and, I mean, with your plumbing skills, you'd be a natural.
Well, forget watch over one. With these bonds, we could buy it right out.
You're right.
I think maybe you could finally get to writing. A change of scenery could help unclog your mind.
And I've been looking to get out of town, lay low.
I can't believe how perfect this is. This is going to change everything for me.
Now, it's not quite time to reveal that he killed the dog, but it would be good to know why he killed the dog, so I can get that into the subtext as I'm writing. On the count of 3, why did he kill the dog? 1, 2, 3.
It was psychopathic.
What?
Psychopath.
Because he's a psychopath. Sometimes the answer is so plain. Yes, he's a freaking psychopath.
You're such a thoughtful and emotionally sensitive person. I can't wait to do this with you.
I definitely have empathy.
I've always thought that of you. You know, why don't you two go, and I'll hold down the fort and keep the flyers up for Spot. Make sure that his bed is nice and warm when he finally comes home.
Don't hold your breath. I say we leave tomorrow, first thing. Oh, just think of it. I mean, I've never been there before, but there are literal cliffs. I mean, what better to inspire you to finish your book? And think of all the woodlands filled with tiny, helpless creatures.
Yeah. I'm gonna go pack right now.
Wow. Thanks, Papa.
You're welcome. You know, you've always been like a son to me.
I'll look out for him. I promise I will.
You helped me when my bank account was mysteriously depleting. You kept it safe for me, and I gave you all of my password information, including my social security card and my birth certificate.
Safe and sound.
That's the kind of stand-up guy you are, David.
You can trust me.
Chapter 2. Now, Bangor, Maine, just next to Decker, was a timber town, and Portland, Maine, of course, was a marina town. Boats were its lifeblood, but Decker was a laundry town. The laundromat had 7 washers and 6 dryers, and on the particular day when Michael rode into town, it was bustling as it always is on a Sunday.
Oh, sorry there. David, look at this.
There it is.
What an establishment.
I told you.
You can just hear the whirring of the dryers like it's angel song. Well, hi there. I'm Michael. I'm the new owner of the laundromat, and I'm just so excited to be here with everybody.
Wow, nice to meet you. The last woman who owned this, we haven't seen her in a while.
Oh, well,
So I'm glad to have you because there's actually some broken laundromats and there's actually not that much detergent left and it's just, welcome.
well, we're gonna fix that, no problem.
The entire purchase of the laundromat was handled via phone calls, mail, and fax. Michael never even realized that he hadn't met the owner in person until it was made clear to him that day.
You know, I'm just realizing about now that we never did meet the previous owner.
Huh. Oh, she retired to Paris. She doesn't ever intend to come back.
Really?
Yeah.
Said the psychopath.
I've always
What's your
wanted.
name?
Oh, I'm David.
Hi, David.
Nice to meet you.
Lily.
Lily, what a great town you've got here. Boy, we're enjoying all the sights on the drive-in.
Well, that's amazing. I actually run the local animal shelter in town.
You don't say.
I'm an animal lover.
Wow, me too.
Really?
Yes.
Well, if you're looking for something to do, I'd love to have you come down and help out.
He's great with animals. We raised a dog together for 5 years.
Yeah.
We're always looking for volunteers.
Oh, I'm there.
And buff ones.
Well. Say, Lily, is there a Mr. Lily?
No.
Wow, well, maybe we could get coffee sometime.
That'd be great. There's a great one down the road.
Why not now? Say,
Okay.
you don't mind, Mike, get the lay of the land?
You know, I think you could use this.
Let's go.
Okay.
Excuse me. I couldn't help overhearing that you were here and bought this establishment.
I sure did.
I've been frequenting this place my whole life.
Oh, good, regulars.
The owner, she went done missing. People like to say that she went off into some
ooh la la town. But the truth is that no one knows where she's at.
Artie Wanamaker was 79 years old and had never set foot out of Decker, Maine. He wanted to be the town librarian when he was growing up, but he could not read.
Well, I hope that doesn't put a stain on the laundromat for you.
That's a play on words. The laundromat. I see you're one of the smart ones.
Well, I'm actually a writer.
What you done right now?
Well, I'm an aspiring writer. I've been working on a novel. I took a community college creative writing class.
An aspiring novel. Every time he said the phrase, it seemed less and less true, even to himself.
I'm an aspiring reader.
That was never true.
Listen, all I'm saying is something strange going on up in here in this town. I'm 79 years old. I was born and raised here. I never even set foot outside this place. But you mark my words, there's something going on. And something happened to her. Just keep your eyes open there, kid.
Well, I appreciate the warning.
You'll start appreciating a lot of other things. I'm a friend to have. I live right on Carlston Drive. If you need me, I'm the house at the end of the cul-de-sac.
All right, well, thank you. I'll be living in the apartment right above the laundromat here, so you're always welcome.
You can look me up if you need to call.
You said the apartment?
Yeah,
Right above this laundromat?
right above my laundromat, of course.
You don't want to live in there.
Oh?
Weird things start happening when people move up there.
Well, surely the previous owner lived up there.
He lived, and then he didn't live. You hear that?
Everybody grab your umbrellas.
Water sprung from the pipes above, leaking through the styrofoam panels on the ceiling of the laundromat. The water fell heavier until it felt like a regular rainstorm, flooding the laundromat.
Oh, not again.
It's a bad omen!
Lightning flashed near the rooftop.
All right. Everybody out. Gotta fix this. Michael went upstairs to the apartment. And there it was, a toilet overflowing. Never even used it yet. And he just thought, really? Here? This was supposed to be the place where everything worked right. And now, well, already the laundromat is flooded with a freaking toilet, no less.
It seemed like every time Michael had a dream, it was somehow flushed down the toilet.
Hair again.
Suddenly a voice, as Michael turned to leave the room. Quiet, almost imperceptible at first. You're a failure.
Who's there?
Michael could swear he saw the lid of the toilet vibrate slightly. Me?
No.
Yes.
This had happened to Michael before.
You think I'm clogged, but it's you. You're clogged. Your ideas wedged in that brain of yours, never to be plunged. Never. That's right. You'll never amount to anything more than a plumber. You better get down there and fix those washing machines, plumber boy. You know it. You know you'll never reach your full potential. Not until you've really lived.
All right, now, Michael is going to lose control and shout something at the toilet bowl. What does he shout at the toilet bowl? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, shut up!
Yes. It was very good.
Oh, shut up! Hurtful. You're a toilet. I'm a writer.
Not yet. At least I know what I am. Embrace the darkness, Michael. The darkness inside you. Only then can you overflow. Sometimes the gross stuff has got to come out for the juices to flow right.
Michael took the plunger.
Well, put that down.
And
No! Ow!
down on the bowl.
Ow! Stop it! No!
Until the wooden handle was broken.
Haha!
Unfortunately, the toilet was right about one thing. He had to fix the freaking washing machines.
Rusty ran the only coffee shop in the area. He was a pretty old-fashioned guy. He only served one type of coffee, that was black. Don't you go asking for no cream or no sugar. We don't do that around these parts. He had an eclectic style. His walls were filled with all sorts of trinkets from his lifetime. He didn't travel much, but he collected a lot. Trash, rubbish, old doll heads and the like. Littered the walls looking at the patrons. Coffee?
Yes, please.
Do you have,
No.
He'll just have the regular.
Sure. So, Lily, do you like Decker?
I lived here all my life. I don't really know much else. So I guess I like it.
And tell me, after a lost dog, say, has been at your establishment for enough time where it seems like no one's going to claim it, what happens to it?
Well, we keep them. We have quite a lot of them.
Oh.
I have a no euthanization policy. I just can't deal with death. Wouldn't it just be terrible to kill an animal?
Oh, yeah. That's a shame. I mean, it's a shame that these animals never get claimed, but great that they can find a home. And I really do look forward to volunteering.
Maybe you can adopt one too. Or 2, or 3, or 5. I have 12.
That sounds great. Oh, well, this seems like a great place. I'm really hoping that my friend Mike finds happiness here.
Well, we'd be really happy to have a couple of nice, fine young men like yourselves join our town.
Between the two of us, I think he's been unhappy for a long time, and frankly, he's got a bit of a dark side.
The dark side?
We both do a bit. We met in juvenile hall.
Really?
Yeah.
What did you do to get in there?
Well, I don't like to talk about it, so I won't. But Mike, he got caught slashing his teacher's tires after he got a bad grade on the test. He doesn't take well to failure.
Wow, seems like he has an anger issue. Do you think he's dangerous?
No. I think that we bring out the best in each other.
Lily looked at him. There was something in his eyes. Juvenile hall. She'd always played it safe. So safe, doing everything everyone said she should do. But something about him made her want to do something a little risky.
Maybe I've said too much. I can tell you're a bit of a goody-goody.
Maybe I'm not.
Really? What is there to do for fun around these parts?
What is there to do for fun around Decker, Maine? 1, 2, 3.
Lumberjack.
Oh, yes, lumberjacking.
Well, if you're looking for something active and maybe a little dangerous, we could take some axes and go chop some trees.
I'm game.
Thank you. Say, what's the best place you go to lumberjack around here?
I go by that old mill. You ever been around by the old mill?
No, I've heard things about the old mill, but maybe today a little adventure sounds fun.
It'd be a new place for both of us.
Yeah, and maybe a place that we can get some alone time.
Just don't go too close to the gorge.
Sure.
I had a brother once. And then there was that gorge.
Oh, are these his things on your walls?
Huh.
These things are from inside the gorge. Not my brother, though. He wasn't never found.
Really? Never found? I think I heard about that.
I think we gotta check out this gorge. Later that afternoon, by the mill. David and Lily were balancing on a rolling log in the middle of a body of water. This is great! Wow, you're really good at this.
Am I?
What? Wow, you're some lumberjack.
Yeah. Oh, I've never swam in my clothes before.
For the first time in his life, David found himself truly enjoying the company of another person in a way that he had never enjoyed before. Good God, could this be what they've been talking about all my life? Could this be a feeling? Could this be, dare I say it, L-O-V-E, love? The thought lit upon his brain like a gentle sparrow on a branch in springtime. And it was far too bad, of course, that eventually this newfound feeling would be snuffed out when he would one day soon murder her.
Lily, I know this is gonna sound crazy, but I think I'm falling in love with you.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I am too.
Really? Let's swim to shore.
Okay.
I don't know what's gotten into me, but I just feel like throwing caution to the wind. What do you say we go peek into the gorge?
Okay. Look, it's over there.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Michael was working on his laundry machine. Michael often thought about the time when he and David met. There they were in Juvie Hall. Michael at first had a cell. They called it a dormitory room, but it was a cell. Michael had a cell all to himself. He remembered being there alone, and he was quite sure he doesn't remember anyone ever introducing a roommate to him. And that's why he was so surprised that one day when he woke up and David was there. Just there, already moved in, as if he had always been there. Michael wanted to question him. Where did you come from? How did you get here? But as soon as the questions occurred to him, they faded away with an uneasy understanding that David must have always been there, right? He must have.
Michael looked around at the laundromat and thinking, this wasn't too far off from at least the smells from his old dormitory, they would say. The floor was still covered in water. And all I could think was, where the heck was David? Sure, he'd sent him off on some little coffee date. That couldn't take too long. This was supposed to be a partnership. Michael was supposed to be writing. Oh! And he returns.
Mike, what happened here?
The ceiling rained.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. My aunt said this might happen from time to time.
What?
Well, you know, that's part of the reason why she wanted to get out of the business. So eager to sell and all. Well, you didn't think this was going to be smooth sailing the whole way, did you?
You know what? I did. I thought, for once, something would be smooth sailing. You told me it could be smooth sailing.
It can! Oh, this town is great! Oh man, Lily and I went to coffee, and then we played lumberjack games by a mill, and then she let me peek in her gorge. Oh. I'm having feelings like I never felt before.
David.
Let me get the mop.
David.
What?
I don't think this is gonna work.
Now don't say that, Mike.
I'm tired already, and everyone seems to think the town is cursed or something.
Superstitious locals. Look, Mike, what have we been doing our whole friendship? I've been making things right. I mean, remember when Spot wouldn't stop peeing on your manuscripts?
Yeah.
And then he mysteriously went missing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mysteriously went missing. Oh my God. Oh my God. You killed him.
David, what happened to Spot?
Well, I accidentally left the door open and he got out. And he never came back.
Uh-huh.
Better get that.
Yeah.
It's me,
What?
man.
Oh. Hello.
Mind if I... Oh.
Um,
Yeah, I heard you had a little leak accident
If
here.
you don't mind wading through a swamp, you're welcome in.
Hey, come on, Tater Tot, go.
Oh.
This man, little English bulldog, Tater Tot.
Look at you!
What's up, boy?
He likes me! He likes me! He likes me!
Oh, bad boy! Bad boy, I'm sorry. He never wants to attack someone like that.
Oh, that's okay. Dogs have that reaction around me.
Oh, easy boy, easy boy.
Michael thought back of all the times he's seen dogs interact with his friend David, and never once was it friendly. Even Spot always seemed a little nervous.
Are you all right?
Oh, totally fine.
He's the most gentle, that's why I call him Tater Tot.
It's very sweet. Very sweet. Maybe you'll let me walk him sometime.
Or maybe you don't.
It's not best I leave him be with myself. I just came to see if you needed any help here. Big hole, huh? Yeah. Things happen in this laundromat for years. Strange things. People sometimes hear voices. You ain't
Like that?
heard nothing.
Well, the toilet talks, you know.
Hey, he's kidding.
Right. Voices?
Maybe I said too much.
Maybe you did say too much. Maybe you said so much that you shouldn't say any more.
Can I have a moment with you in private?
Well, look, we were actually a bit in the middle of something.
I need a moment in private.
Listen, it's fine. I'll start getting this water taken out.
You and Nicky-
Michael was always uncomfortable when David left him alone with strangers. It was almost like a piece of himself was missing.
Listen, Tater Tot and I have been together for a long time. I got him when I was 5. He's a rare breed. He's been around the block a few times, more than he would like to even admit. He's chunky, squishy, and soft, but he's got a soul that can see right through any. And when he attacks people, it's for a good reason.
What exactly are you getting on about?
Getting on about sometimes the stains that need the most cleaning are right beneath your nose. Come on, boy. You should get a bidet.
Later that night, Artie was walking his dog down by the old dog park. It was called the old dog park because it was in the old part of Decker, very dimly lit and infrequently occupied. Artie liked the darkness. It was cheap and it served him well.
All right, boy, I'm gonna take you off leash now. Ain't nobody up here around now. Good boy. Come on, Tater Tot. Good boy. That's right. Good boy. Come back, Tater Tot.
Suddenly the dog attacked David.
Tater Tot! Down, boy!
He likes me!
What you doing? You crazy coming out here by yourself like that, sticking up an old man? He could have killed you.
I'm not crazy. Don't call me crazy. All right?
I know crazy when I see it. And you're crazy.
Yeah?
David's eyes turned to glass.
Attack him, boy!
The dog flew into a low-flying airplane.
Oh, he's turned Tater Tot now. He's become hash brown.
You should have stayed away from Michael. You should have stayed away.
What are you doing?
Stay away from Michael!
David saw the low-flying aircraft make another pass.
That evening, in the laundromat, Michael was using his plunger. There was a drain in the corner, and he thought that unclogging it could get all the water out. And as he plunged, he sucked up something. And when he went to look, a vortex sucked him in. He felt his leg first slip down the drain, his other leg. His entire body slurped into the pipes. He was sucked down like a water slide, deeper and deeper, grime coating him until he stopped suddenly. It was dark. He could see nothing. He could only hear a voice. Finally, a friend. Hello? Come here, don't be scared. Don't worry. A lot of us have gone down the drain.
Where am I?
Okay. Underneath Decker, there's an entire city of pipes, sewage, people flowing. We all have to go sometimes.
When nature calls.
How did you get here?
Oh, I used to live above the laundromat.
I live above the laundromat.
Oh, well, rent's pretty good. One night, well, I tried Mexican food for the first time. We don't have a lot of it in Maine, and well, I was on the can for a long time. And then suddenly, I felt a force sucking me down like I was in the lavatory of an airplane. My body folded in half. My legs went over my head, and I was slurped down the pipes. Like the digestive city of this town, I was squeezed and squished, and acid fell over me. I was turned into nothing and run through the clogs and pores and spit out into that gorge. That's where everything goes.
Well, that explains what I'm doing here then. I've been nothing for a long time.
Do you
I guess
feel
this
ready?
is- What?
Ready to come with me through the bowels of this town to be digested, turned into pulp, into fecal matter, and washed out into the gorge. You could come with me. It's so wonderful, Michael.
Suddenly it occurred to Michael he was not entirely ready for that. I don't want to be digested.
Michael, please, come with me, Michael. Michael!
No!
All right, demon. At this point, almost close to the end of part 1 of our book, does Michael escape and get back up to tell David what has happened, or is Michael dragged down? On the count of 3, you will make your evil noise the loudest for which of those options you most prefer. On the count of 3, make your evil noise as loud as you can if Michael is dragged down. 1, 2, 3. Make your evil noise the loudest on the count of 3 if Michael is able to save himself and escape back up to David. 1, 2, 3. You are evil demons with a heart. Yes, Michael is able to escape this time.
Come on, Michael. We're waiting for you.
Michael took his loose foot and shoved it into the face of the other creature that happened to be there. And the sewers somehow pulled him back in the other direction.
David! David!
And he found himself banging on the plate of the drain. David! David, help!
Michael! Michael! David's voice rang as though it were coming through a pipe or on the other side of a sewer grate, when suddenly... Wake up! Wake up! Oh. You were having a nightmare. You were screaming out. Are you all right? Well, I haven't heard you scream like that since juvenile hall, the night we met.
Michael thought he must have fallen asleep on the drain. He could feel the little crevices of it making creases in his cheek.
You look like you've seen a ghost. Michael, we need to talk.
David was concerned if Michael were to somehow disappear, what on earth would become of David?
I don't feel so good, David. Something...
Have a seat.
It's my head. It's like you said, I haven't felt this way since, well, the day I slashed the tires.
You remember the day we met? You were alone in your cell, frightened out of your mind. A couple of bigger boys had threatened you in the cafeteria. Suddenly I showed up.
You were a light in the darkness.
Michael, have you ever heard of the splitting? You've got a gift.
A gift?
Yes. That very day you were at the end of your rope. You thought those boys were going to kill you. So you manifested me. I exist completely outside of you and in my own consciousness, but I am you. Every bit of anger, darkness, passion.
You killed that dog.
I sprung forth from you that day. And my actions ever since then have been in your best interest.
You're a psychopath.
Don't you understand? I have to do dark things to keep the darkness out of you. But I want to be done with that. I met someone, I'm in love. But if I don't stop, I don't know what would happen to you, why you'd sink. You'd sink down further into yourself, never to be rescued.
But if you're the part of me that does bad things, and part of Michael knew it was true, then I should be the part that gets to do good things. I should be the part that gets to fall in love.
I'm not just the part that does bad things, don't you see? I'm the part that has passion. I'm the part that takes chances. I'm the part that's everything you wish you could be.
For the first time in his existence, David looked at Michael and had the thought, what if he wasn't here?
No, you need me. I'm the part that can help you finish that book. Without me, you're just that scared boy alone in your cell, waiting to get beaten. You're just that pathetic little creature that slashed your teacher's tires.
Suddenly, as he stood over the grate, hands started to climb up. Tendrils gripping at his legs.
Don't do this, Michael.
A face looked through the grate at Michael, begging his answer, yes or no. Take him?
I'm your best friend.
Spot was my best friend.
The hands seized his legs.
No.
They pulled him deep.
No.
The grate snapped in two, and he was sucked down, down into the bowels below the decker.
And Michael simply stood still and watched.
End of part 1. Clogged by Stephen King. Part 2. Michael was alone in the laundromat. Actually alone. Odd, he thought. He hadn't been alone, truly alone, in a very long time.
Oh, Michael. Have you seen David?
Oh, David, no. Sometimes he goes off on walks and never comes back. It's wonderful to see you, though.
It's really nice to see you. It's just so odd because, I mean, me and David had plans to meet at our spot by the gorge, and he didn't show up.
Oh.
Did he say anything about me? Maybe it's something I did. You know, like...
You know, Lily, I'm sorry, but he did say something about you. He said that it probably wasn't going to work out. That he didn't really have any real feelings for you.
Oh.
Machine number 7 started rattling.
But
I thought it was going well. I mean, I swear there was like a moment where I thought he even might tell me that he loved me. And then he wrote this romantic note and told me to meet him at his spot. But yeah, I mean...
David didn't write that. I did.
You did?
I did. I wrote you a romantic note that said, I'm sure you recall it word for word.
Said, Lily, beautiful Lily, eyes so bright, come meet me at the gorge on the next starry night.
Yes, those were my words.
Machine number 7 rattled.
Oh, those are beautiful words. You
You
said
think-
you were a writer.
I am. Do you think you might want to go to the gorge with me?
David really said it wasn't going to work
It's
out? Well, could use some company. Why not?
Out with the old, in with the new. That was Lily's philosophy.
Well, by all means, lead the way.
Okay.
Suddenly, machine number 7 started rattling. Shut up! It started to fill with water.
David grabbed all the towels he could and threw it at the floor.
The circular glass door popped open and sudsy water poured out.
Oh, forget this.
In the bowels, beneath Decker, there is a large open chamber. It's shaped much like a stomach. Inside it, walling around, were people. People with hollow eyes, people with slumped shoulders. They all meandered in circles, waiting for the next stage of the municipal digestive process.
The MDP.
What have you done to me? There's got to be some way out of here.
There is a way out. Down there. The soul pointed to the center. Behold, a dark, black, ominous gate.
Is it safe?
They all chittered with laughter.
There must be some better way. I have to get out of here. I have to get back to Lily. I have to get back to Michael. Don't you know? If I don't do bad things, he'll do bad things. I'm a safeguard against his baser instincts. Look at me! What have you done to me?
We haven't done anything. We all were bad people once. This place, it's rebirth.
You can become the best version of yourself here.
I did
Best version of yourself here.
terrible things. There was this woman who owned a chain of laundromats up there. Horrible old woman. She wore berets all the time.
That was my great aunt.
Oh, yeah. She always talked about going to France.
She did go to France.
Oh, in a way.
What?
The guillotine is French, isn't it?
What?
You decapitate someone.
She's dead, isn't she?
You monster. I'm not like you. Sure, I hurt animals, but that was for a more altruistic purpose.
You
I
killed
wasn't a
man.
bad person. I was looking out for my friend.
You killed a man. You threw him into a plane.
I had to do that. If I didn't do that, there's no telling what would become of Michael. Right. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
Oh, he's so lucky.
Lily guided Michael out to the gorge. Michael looked around and everything just seemed right. For the first time in a long time, he thought of the laundromat and the flood he left it in, and suddenly didn't care. The sky was clear, the woman before him was lovely.
It's just like you wrote. A beautiful starry night. Lily looked at Michael. She had to admit, she was thinking about David a bit. But he betrayed her. He lied to her. And Michael, He seemed to have calm and nice eyes, kind eyes. The type of man that her mother would have wanted her to be with. She shouldn't have been with some kind of rebel or criminal or liar. She should be with a nice man who owned a business, who wrote poetry, like Michael.
Lily, can I be honest with you about something?
You can tell me anything.
I don't know how much of a writer I'm ever really going to be. I don't seem to feel much of anything these days. Except angry. I'm angry and I'm scared. I'm tired.
Well, what are you angry about?
Nothing's ever gone the way I wanted it to. I don't know if David told you, but I have a bit of a checkered past, and
He told me about the tire slashing.
yeah, the tire slashing, that's the worst of it.
You know, everybody gets angry. The dogs, they get so riled up sometimes. Sometimes they just need some gentle petting and nurturing. Just a little love.
Do you really think that someone like me could flourish if someone were to give him a helping hand?
I think everybody has the opportunity to flourish. And I've never read such beautiful words than the ones you wrote for me. Come on, look at the gorge. Have you looked over it before?
The cliff was just as Michael had written about it in his novel. Of course, the one in the novel was fictional, but this one was tall and dangerous all the same.
Albert Wanamaker, the son of old man Wanamaker, looking for any sort of evidence and clues that the police might have missed, walked into the last known place where his father told him he'd be, the dog park. Albert himself had a Bernese mountain dog that he called Bagel Bites. Down, Bagel Bites. He was looking around the grass, any sort of clue, suddenly shimmering in the shrubs. Bagel Bites, look! This is Tater Tot's collar. Tater Tot!
Oh, sir, please don't go near that. Sorry, I'm a local pilot. I pilot a crop duster in this town.
This collar here belonged to my father's dog, and they're both gone missing. Well, you know something what happened?
It was horrible, sir. It was so horrible.
Well, you tell me, what was it? What happened? Come on.
A man threw the dog right into my plane. I was caked with blood.
This can't be real.
And as soon as I could wipe it out of my eyes, there came a man.
What did he look like?
He looked like you, but older.
That's my papa. What? Did you know who threw him? Did you just catch any sort of clue at all?
Well, yeah, I did see a tall fella. Glasses. I didn't recognize him. He wasn't from this part, around these parts at all.
You need to come with me.
Excuse me, are you here talking about that accident the other night? I was in my backyard and this came through. What do you think it is?
Why would you do that?
It's my father's leg!
That still doesn't explain it.
Promise keepers.
Listen, I got police evidence! What kind of crazy town is this?
You just tasted a leg.
That's all I got left of him.
just as in the days of old, when warriors would eat the hearts of their murdered victims in order to gain their power. Albert's timid little nibble of his father's leg filled him with the energy of his father's strength.
I gotta go find him. I'm gonna find more clues now.
All the relief Michael had felt with Lily was drifting away from him as he neared the laundromat door again. He knew that just inside the water would be, he didn't know how high, but he faced it, opening the door.
The water had gathered in puddles in the center of the laundromat, but no longer the clear, sudsy water that might rinse out a gravy stain from a white t-shirt, or perhaps the caked-on mud of a little leaguer's dungaree jean jacket. No, the water now had a sickly, putrid, green, and slightly solidified consistency.
Michael stared at it and suddenly recognized it. It was the same putrid smell that came out of the toilet whenever it talked. You are nothing. You are sewage. I am a human being with all the right feelings and all the right creative passions.
Michael turned around. How the hell did the toilet bowl get here?
I heard you talking about me and I came downstairs.
I know what you are now. You're just like David. You're the part of me that isn't supposed to exist. The part of me I got rid of. The part of me that is gone. And you don't get to control me anymore.
You can't get rid of me by pushing me down.
My God, it was David's voice.
You can't get rid of me by pushing me down. Because I'll just compact and fester. You gotta flush me out.
Michael realized the solidified putrid goo had wrapped itself around his ankles.
Plunge me, Michael. Come on, be a man.
Help me. Help me write my book. You're where you need to be. You're down. You're in the sewers. I can control you.
It won't work.
Just do what I tell you to do.
Without me doing bad things, you'll start doing bad things.
No!
Yes!
I'm in love now. As he said it, he wasn't sure it was true, but he said it again. I'm in love!
No. No, you're not. Are you sure about that? Huh. You're too bottled up.
Well, how did you do it then? How did you feel all the right things?
It came naturally to me. It was like breathing.
Is it fair?
If I help you write the book, will you let me out?
Albert Wanamaker. went to the most powerful person that he knew in Decker. A psychic tarot card reader named Elise. The only person that I knew to come to. The police aren't helping me.
You came to the right place.
They're going through all their logistical hoops. But I need justice, and I need it swiftly.
Take a seat.
Now, Elise, of course, had a deck of tarot cards. But she didn't always use tarot cards. She had many different interesting and unusual things with which she was able to peer into the future, the past, and the soul of her customers. What interesting and unusual thing did she use this time? What was that?
Jelly belly.
Yes. Jelly belly.
You know what? I have something better than tarot cards. Jelly bellies. Hold out your hands.
The candy?
Hold out your hands. Shake them up. Throw them on the table.
What is it?
Green apple. And a face. It looks just like you.
That's my father. He's dead. But I need to know who did this. I need to know where to go. I need to know who do I... Elise, come on!
Name is coming to me.
Spit it out. What do you see?
David.
David!
David. Do you know David?
At the laundromat. My father was telling me about two people at the laundromat. Do you see the laundromat?
Not the laundromat. The toilets. The toilets clogged there.
At the laundromat?
And people going.
You're coming with me. You're coming with me. I need you. Please, Elise, help me.
And at once, they put action to their words, left the tarot reader's studio, ran through Decker, Maine, dodging traffic, running in and out of small children, until finally they arrived at the toilet.
There's a toilet right there. No, this whole place is flooded.
There's a toilet there, though. It's usually in the bathroom.
It was the first accessible toilet bowl in Decker.
The whole place is flooded.
Oh, God, it smells.
The toilet, you said?
Little did they know Michael was upstairs at the typewriter. He could still feel the slime on his legs, but suddenly, the narrative is flowing. That's it, David. Of course. It's the lover. She comes. She takes him by the hand. David.
All right, I helped you. Let me out. Plunge the toilet.
Well, I can't do that, David, until you unstick the typewriter. We had a deal, you see. I had to finish it.
But David was steadfast, and Michael knew the only way to continue his novel was to set David free.
Fine.
After falling down the hole from the room that was shaped like a stomach, David had slid and slided like a giant water slide until he stuck in what seemed and felt to be a giant U-bend. There trapped, he had concentrated all his willpower onto the connection he had and used it to move the toilet downstairs and connect with Michael. Free me, Michael. Plunge the toilet.
But of course, when Michael came downstairs, he wasn't alone. What are you doing here? This is a private establishment. You aren't open.
My father, I'm looking for my father and trying to find the perpetrator who murdered him.
Michael waved the plunger threateningly.
I told you we aren't open.
That toilet has a connection, right?
It was you.
He killed my father?
And suddenly something bubbled up inside of Michael. It had been so long since David had committed an atrocity.
No.
And the time had come.
What are you thinking?
Michael, no.
Put
He
that
looked
down.
at the broken end of the plumber, splintered and sharp. And he
Now, my friends, a very important question. Does Michael take on evil and kill these people? Or, to protect him, does David find the strength to rise from the toilet and do the deed for him? On the count of 3. If you want Michael to do the deed himself, make your evil noise as loud as you can. 1, 2, 3.
Michael!
If you want David to rise from the toilet, perhaps covered in a little bit of poo, and do the deed for him, make your evil noise now. David was covered in poo.
You don't have to do this.
Unfortunately, I do.
Suddenly, great effort, David swam upstream with all his might, passed through the stomach-shaped room of lost souls, and burst from the top of the toilet bowl, covered in... No!
David opened the window and threw both bodies into a low-flying airplane.
Oh my God! Oh, not again!
A hand for me to eat. Yum!
Having been stifled inside that pipe for so long, disgraced, demeaned, David's anger, his hatred, his evil, his passion was hotter and more vile than ever before.
Don't you see what you made me do?
I'm so sorry.
Don't you see what you'd become if I wasn't here?
I didn't realize. How am I supposed to? I don't know what to do.
That's right. You don't know what to do. You don't know what to do without me, and you never will. So, look the other way. When I release the steam valve on all the dark, hatred, pent-up feelings you have stored inside you.
But David, you even killed the dog.
Suddenly, David remembered Lily. There was some sense of a feeling that he might have once had for her, but he could not coalesce it. It evaporated like fog on a London street after the sun comes out for a few hours, and all that was left was the hard, cracked, burning pavement.
I've been in that sewer too long. There are others like me down there.
So it's hospitable?
Horrible.
Suddenly, washer number 7 started to rumble. Its door creaked open. A sludge person slicked out into the floor.
No.
The drain opened across the room. Another one burst through the pipes. Suddenly, the entire laundromat was flooded with sludge people rising from the watery deck.
David, down there, and I'll bring you people. I'll bring you dogs and people to kill so that we can keep it contained.
But there was only one person David wanted now.
I can't go back. I'm in love. I'm in love with Lily.
No.
Meet me out at the ravine. Follow me, you terrible sludge creatures. And David distracted all of them and led them back down into the toilet.
So, Michael went out to the ravine.
Lily wandered by.
Lily,
Oh, Michael.
you come by the ravine often?
Sometimes.
By the ravine, there sometimes were thirsty hikers, and so there was a water fountain, neatly placed.
Lily, don't go over there.
Why? I'm thirsty.
It isn't safe.
But the water fountain called to her, "Drink me, Lily, you're so quenched."
I've been walking all day. I really need something to drink. What's gotten into you?
What happens to Lily when she drinks from the water fountain? 1, 2, 3.
Death.
Evil. Eventual death.
She gets sucked in.
She gets sucked in and trapped.
All the sludge.
She gets, all the sludge people come out, suck her in and trap her, and a little bit later she dies.
From the spigot of the water fountain, a hand snatched her by the face, grabbed her hair, and pulled her through the pipes, down, below.
Meanwhile, stuck again in the U-bend, David reached out with his mental connection to Michael. Michael, I'm trapped. I need you to unclog the water fountain. Please, draw upon all of your plumbing abilities. The sludge people overpowered me.
Michael took out his special small plunger for very special small drinks. And he plunged.
David could feel a suction from below.
It was shockingly erotic.
Where's Lily?
I thought she was with you.
No.
She went down the drain, David.
What?
They took her. You're telling me you haven't seen her down there?
No. I was stuck in a U-bend. We must have passed each other along the way.
Suddenly they heard a voice. They had to come closer. It was coming from the water fountain.
Help
You
me!
hear that?
Help!
It is time for the ultimate sacrifice.
No! No! Please don't!
Grab her!
Suddenly, David got sucked back in, but this time he grabbed Michael, and they were both drawn down into the sewer.
Lily, the sludge people had her in her grasp.
Stop! Please! Please! What are you doing? Why are
She
you
is so pure and kind. She will make a perfect sacrifice for us.
No,
No, sacrifice! What does that mean?
That means you will be killed.
Killed! David! Michael!
Don't worry. Once she's sacrificed, you can finally find your passion and finish your novel.
What?
Michael
No.
looked at her and wanted so to love her, to care that she was surrounded by swamp creatures and covered in poop.
Please! Please!
suddenly he thought, maybe the sludge monster is right.
Michael, what are you doing?
If she's gone, there'll be nothing standing in the way.
Michael, stop right there!
David and Michael will be together. And Michael will have everything he needs.
Suddenly a click rang out. Click! You recognize this, Michael? It's the switchblade you used to slash those tires all those years ago. The one that landed you into juvenile hall. Stay back. Lily, it's okay. Don't be afraid. I won't let you hurt her.
And now, for the first time in his life, Michael was glad that he was in that community theater production of West Side Story.
Next to his little plunger, he always kept another knife.
Da-na-na-na-na.
Feeling that the choreography had come against the limits of David's abilities, he lunged to deal a final death blow to Michael. No, but slipped on some sludge. No!
Blood spewed like a fountain from Lily's open wound.
Oh. Even if we could heal you, that would be so infected.
David roared like King Kong with Fay Ray in his arms at the end of the 1939 black and white classic King Kong.
David!
Roar! Suddenly, a low-flying airplane appeared.
Michael watched as David grieved over his beloved. His back, open and unprotected.
Oh?
And he struck.
David rolled, and realizing they were now in the room shaped like a stomach, slid to the edge of the abyss, where he held onto the edge as if it were a cliff.
The current pulled the sludge people and Lily in past him.
I can't hold on.
Dangerous amounts of methane gas started to build up within the sewage pipes.
I can't hold on. The edge is slippery, and you stabbed me, so I have limited strength.
If you die, what happens to me?
You're on your own. But you know what? Maybe all this time, you've been trying to get by by tamping things down. It never works. It never works to stuff your feelings down. They only get clogged. Maybe you've got to instead let go.
As David bled out more and more, Michael could feel passion suddenly returning into him. And he let go.
A green mist rose from David's nostrils, formed a vaporous cloud in the air, and worked its way into Michael's nose.
And for the first time in years, Michael felt everything. And it was horrifying. He thought of all the things he'd done, how callous he had been, and how wicked. looked out at the stomach he was in. And wasn't sure that even if he did escape, he'd ever be able to leave.
Psychic integration is a bitch.
But there was the drain of the laundromat staring up at him. He grabbed onto it and pulled himself through the grate. The toilet wasn't there anymore. Must have gone back upstairs. Floor wasn't flooded, but that washing machine was still buzzing. It left Michael confounded.
He could smell the methane gas.
It was this place. Everything that was wrong was because of this place. And of course, in his tool pocket, next to his plunger and switchblade, he always kept a little lighter. He saw the gas again. He switched open the flame.
The laundromat exploded! The only question is, did Michael escape with his life by doing one of those slow motion leaps and rolls so that the explosion happened safely about 20 feet away? Or did Michael get destroyed by the flames? On the count of 3, if Michael got destroyed, make your evil noise. 1, 2, 3. What's the matter? On the count of 3, if he survived, make your evil noise. Well, just barely, apparently. But Michael survives as he rolls down the dirt and finds safety against a hard, cragged rock. Who does he meet? 1, 2, 3. Pilot. He meets his grandpa.
Grandpa.
Michael! Oh,
I can't believe you're here.
you survived the splitting.
Yes. You knew about it?
Oh, he knew about it.
It can be very traumatic. You see, it's a curse of our family. We all split when we're young. The lucky ones find a nest of evil, or like divining rods. Our worser natures are drawn to it, and we destroy them. It's a small gift that we can make. Mine was in Tampa, Florida. Horrible place. But now you're whole, Michael. How does your novel end?
And suddenly it came to him. Of course. He fell down the cliff, but not to his death, to a new world.
Oh,
The character had never thought of before. A new kind of life he'd never imagined, where it was okay to have a past, and redemption was possible.
Michael grabbed his grandfather and ran to the typewriter. The words flowed out like bubbly water from a haunted laundry machine.
I'm doing it, Grandpa.
it's beautiful.
I'm writing.
But back in the laundromat, machine number 9 began to rattle. The end. Artistic Director of Synergy Theater, and these people are...
Justin Collins.
Adam Littlemian.
Elisa Avino.
Ben Piper.
Rasa Duraksha.
Lily Rodriguez.
Griffin Beer, show them how you feel. My friends, thank you so much for being here. If you had fun, we are doing this just 3 more times tomorrow night, Saturday, Sunday matinee. Come back, see it again, bring your friends. It's always new, it's always improvised, it's always a brand new story, brand new characters, all based on your demonic suggestions. Please come back and see us again. After that, in February, we are back here on February 21st, Saturday, and we are coming back with our phenomenal hit encore presentation of Improvised Dungeons and Dragons, a full-length play in the style of a D&D campaign. You don't want to miss it. Every show we've done is sold out and just been out of this world. Please come and see that. January, February, and March, you could watch us do something very different. We're heading over about 10 minutes down the road to the Community Arts Center, and we're going to be performing an immersive film noir called Detectives and Diamonds, where you are the guests at the SHADELANDS nightclub in San Francisco, 1948. You get to eat, you get to drink, you get to dance, you get to play casino games, and a film noir murder mystery works its way around you, incorporating you in the show. It is awesome. We have flyers for all of those things. Please grab them and check them out. Then come back in April when we're back on our main stage with Improvised Clue, a full-length improvised play in the style of the classic cult film Clue. We have stuff on the counter about all of that stuff. Please take it. Please come back and be on our audience. Since you were here tonight, you must know that the beautiful set we've been performing in front of was designed and built by Adam Littlemian. And the music and the sound effects, every note of music you've heard since you've walked into the theater tonight was composed and recorded by Rasa Duraksha. Folks, thank you so much for being here. We're a 501c3 nonprofit theater. That means we are heavily dependent on your generosity to keep doing what we're doing. On the way out, there's a big plastic box. If you have a couple of bucks and you wouldn't mind throwing it in for us, we'd appreciate your donation very much. If you want to take one of those envelopes and write us a big old check, we'd appreciate that very much as well. You are an awesome bunch of people. I love each and every one of you individually. Thank you and good night.